Yo, what's up? It's HPD, better known as Colt. So I got a main thing to say. I don't want any harm. I don't want any blowback. I said a comment to Joey Bags, and it got taken the wrong way. It was just the bust balls, and that's all it was. I thought I was doing the same thing they do to each other. I guess I'm not involved in that. You know, I I've been a fan since 2003, since they stepped on the scene as TSOI. The full crew. I've been a fan for them for many years. So I even used to talk to Arlo on a daily basis in 2005 to talk about what he's doing, what he's promoting. I got 3 shirts, I got 2 CDs, from him. That's how much of a person I am. So yeah. So what I want to talk today about is recovery and mental health issues of mine. So you all know where I'm coming from. It started in 2009 when when I saw a woman off of Craigslist. We met and we got together, and she just, my dad thinks I was, used and abused and given drugs. She slipped me a Mickey or something because I wasn't right. I never was right. In 2009, in January, I went to Desert Vista. I went to UPC first. So let me give you a little synopsis of what UPC is. Um, UPC, for anybody that does not know about the health in UPC, it's a place they take you till they can find you a bed in one of the mental facilities in the Valley of the Sun here in Phoenix. This place is pretty rough. My first time there, what I what I walked up to the guys, and the guys will answer you whatever you say to yes, because they just want you to be calm and collected. So they took me into this room. They made me take off my shorts, and they shot me up in both of my thighs. And, I woke up 3 days later not knowing what was going on, and I was in Desert Vista, bro. It's pretty rough. They did a TB test. I was out of it. I was sitting there, shit myself, peed all over myself. It's fucking pretty rough. I've seen some really, really crazy stuff in my time. Desert Vista, I stayed there for 2 months, not knowing where I would go. My dad requested I'd be in the Northwest Valley, so they made me wait 2 months inside Desert Vista. I've done, time in Desert Vista, which is the worst place ever. I think even worse than the Maricopa thing, because now they hit Maricopa has coffee bar and it's really nice, and you can get food and all that stuff. But you know, when you go to these places, it's not a vacation. The only place I would say is a vacation is Scottsdale Behavioral Health. That's a vacation. Like, whoever's been there hasn't seen anything that drastic, but there are glimpses of what they do at Scottsdale Behavioral Health sometimes when the person gets angry or has been in there because they're court ordered to. So that's the first time in 2017. I just lost it January 1st. Yeah, like the hours of like December 31st into January 1st of 2017. I just lost it. Told my wife that I was going to pack a bag and go to Scottsdale Behavioral Health pieces. I heard that was nice. So I did that, went there, hijinks skewed, and I got out of there with my dad. My dad came and picked me up. So I was out without, I signed myself out, which is a major mistake because then you get all the red flags on you. Because when you go to your stuff. I don't, want to say a whole bunch of stuff about that, but went to Scottsdale Behavioral Health. That was cool. I mean, they had soda, caffeine soda, which they usually have decaf. If anyone's ever been there, they either have decaf coffee or lemonade. That's the only two things they have. Um, so like the snacks there at night are almost amazing. It's like a whole nother meal. You have to, wait for that snack at 9 o'clock before you take your meds and you pass out. Well, basically, you get up at 6, you go to bed at 9 or 9:30 at Scottsdale Behavioral Health. It's they sometimes they give you your own room. I had that, and switched rooms and did all that, and I went to this place on Javelina. Now, this is my first time on Javelina, and if anybody's ever gone to that place on Javelina, they know what I'm talking about. It is the scariest place I've ever been to. I've been to some pretty shitty places in my life as a person who, you know, goes to different places, different medical facilities and different mental health facilities. So I want to say that mm, it's just like, I've been to Catalina twice. I went to Desert Vista a second time in 2017. I woke up and I knew the area, so I was just looking around. I said, "Oh man, I'm in Desert Vista again." And I was in there for a good 2 to 3 weeks, just living and loving it. I guess if you want to call it like being, straight jacket, loving it. You know, being shot up in your butt. That's it. Yeah, that happens a lot. And then get court ordered at Desert Vista because why not? This is my second court order. So at that time, I went to a couple hospitals. I even went to Mountain Vista Hospital in good old Mesa and got help there. And I lost a friend in the process. Um, I if you have questions about a mental health facility in Arizona, I could probably answer. I've been to them all. I've been to every single one. But the one in Javelina was the one that broke me. I was in there for a good 10 days. And I just said, I'm not doing anything ever again to be put in this situation. So I would have to go in this situation. I do have my peer support certificates, one from Arizona and one from Washington. In Washington, I'm certified to be uh, a what is that called? A crisis negotiator. So basically, what they do is they go in there first to the people that are gonna kill themselves or have tried to kill themselves and talk to them down and tell them that they shouldn't want to do that because there's people that love them. You know, it's pretty awful. Because you see the people at their weakest and you try to help them out. You might have to take a couple days off because some of that stuff they say, you're just like, wow, it's not even mental health for me. I always take my meds. I have them right here. Like I have them all right here, all 8 of them. I take 8 meds a day to operate. I don't know if anybody else that I know takes 8 meds, and I'm always groggy. I'm always sleepy. I still get up at 6 a.m. I still do my thing. I'm making music, doing stuff with my life that no one thought was possible. I have my own apartment. I live out here by myself. There's no other Torberts except for my cousin Patty, which I love. She's hilarious, and her dachshunds are the best. And I want to get another dog because my dad told me he's taking my therapy dog from me. So he's gonna stay in Seattle with my dad, be a buddy to him. So I'm looking for a new dog. But this goes back to everything. I am sorry. I am so sorry that I might have made a comment that I didn't know was that harsh. That would people would take offense to it. I know for a fact that life shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't. I mean, if you did what you did, you talk about it, you express it. I know you express it in groups. I've seen you guys express in groups with me, with other people that go over groups, and there's nothing wrong with telling your story because your story is your story. It's exclusive to you. It's when other people start chiming in and other people don't know the whole situation, maybe say, oh, just gloss over it. I don't think you would ever gloss over it. I have bipolar 1, bipolar 2, anxiety. I've been through it all and back. I've seen people punch other people, me taking 2 people to the ground, me hitting 8 people. I've done it all. I've done it all in the mental health game. I am just a person that loves being outside, loves walking, loves doing stuff with his stepkids that his ex old lady won't let me see them anymore for some reason because she's just jealous of me and having my own apartment, doing my own thing. So yeah, it's a crazy life we lead. So until next time, this is Colt signing out.